If you've been around Squarespace long enough, you will have seen classic editor sections. You will have also seen Fluid Engine sections. Now, both of these have their benefits. Both of them have their use cases. But what a lot of people don't realize is you can have one, so a classic editor section, and you can actually transform it into a Fluid Engine section. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to build a classic section, and I'm going to show you really quickly how to swap that into a Fluid Engine section. So on our site here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the editor. Most, if not all, new sections are Fluid Engine by default. But if we go into add section here, you can do a blank and then add a classic editor section like this. And you can see it has a different system. So here, if you press G, you can see the grid. If you press G on a classic editor section, you won't see it. Now, let me remove this and I'll show you the other way to bring a classic editor section in. It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? Classic editor section. There we go. So if you click in Made with Classic Editor, you can pick any template you want. So let's say I want this one. I'm going to take this G off because that's jarring. Okay, so we're in here and you can see it's a drag and snap, basically. Snaps into place. Now, if I want a little bit more granular control over this, all I have to do to swap it to a Fluid Engine section is just click Upgrade. Now, if you think, actually, I don't like the way this is spaced, I think it's weird, then as long as you haven't saved, you can go back like this and it will revert to a classic section. If you want to go back, there we go. Okay, now I've got a bit more control. Don't need to use spacer blocks. I can put things exactly how I want. And I can choose things like grid size. So let's move this here. Put this to the left. And then if I want a bit more space between these two and between here, I can just go into the grid. I can go into here. I can put some space between these here. So Fluid Engine gives you a bit more of that control. But some people do like the classic editor sections. That said, if you ever want to make that jump, let's say you have an old Squarespace website, still on 7.1, but using classic editor, you can always upgrade it anytime that you want. So hopefully you found that useful. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and hit subscribe. And if you want me to build your Squarespace website, you can get in touch using the links in the description.